Picard Episode 1, this is my recap and review. Spoilers, obviously, if you haven't seen it. So we find Picard, and he's in retirement, and like any Brit, he's moved to the south of France. Of course he has. You get to a certain age, you just say, screw this country, I'm gonna go live in France. And that's what they do. Obviously, I know he's meant to be French, I'm just kidding, but it's nice to know that Brexit still exists, even in space and in the future. You know, and we find out that interracial couples are heavily outlawed still. I find that really funny. It's like you could fuck an alien, but the second you try and date a black guy on Earth, like, the police pop in and shoot both of you. No, of course, this is part of the synthetic crackdown, which ties heavily into John's story because he was involved in the situation when a bunch of synthetics were hacked and subsequently set Mars on fire, and it's still burning to this day, which we learn about in the interview that John's getting ready for. And what I really like about this is that we see, you know, kind of modern day earthly things, but they're all sci-fi. Like, you know, the way she's doing her makeup's really cool, and just generally the fact that she like pulls out a video clip just to pull shade on him, like, and it just is a hologram that just appears. And you know what I love about this interview is he reacts exactly how I react when anyone calls me out on my shit.
We're done here.
Yeah, I'm just getting the fuck out. Like, fuck this, I don't have time to speak to you anymore. We then see John meeting this robot girl from earlier, and, you know, there's something quite familiar about this scene. I don't know, it's like something about a genetically enhanced young woman on the run from a government agency in secret that are trying to kill her, so she's been told the only way she'll be safe is if she finds a character played by Patrick Stewart. It's not Space Logan though, is it? It's definitely not Space Logan. Like, not Space Logan at all. So straight away, John's like, there's something more to this. He's having these dreams where he's speaking to Data, and it seems a lot more like Data's actually put some information into his head than real dreams, but we'll find that out at some point, I'm sure, or maybe we won't find it out. Don't quote me. Like, Heavy Spoilers has a video out if you want facts. Yo, this is just a recap, okay? And he does some digging. And he basically finds out that she's on a painting that Data did years ago titled Daughter. So she is the daughter of Data, right? That's pretty crazy. So he's all like, look, I don't know how, but you're a synthetic. She's all like, yeah, no way. There's no way I could be a robot. And then instantly, the second some people try to attack them, she does all this stuff that only a robot could do, okay? And then she's all like, oh shit, am I Battle Elite? And then out of nowhere, this guy's like, hey, Professor X, remember me? I'm Toad. And he fucking just spits acid on her. And then she's like, oh shit, I'm dead. And then Picard's like, oh shit, she's dead. And what the fuck was Toad doing here? And then he's like, oh shit, I'm almost dead. And then he gets blown the fuck up. So then we, like, you know, he wakes up from the explosion, like, completely fine. I don't know, he was struggling with steps, but like an explosion that sends him down steps is... Anyway, so he goes to meet this science lady, and he's all like, could we technically have like an organic flesh-made synthetic? And she's like, no, not really. And he's like, yeah, but theoretically. And they go back and forth a bit. And she's like, okay, theoretically, this could happen, but they would have to be made as twins. And right there, I'm like, okay, fair enough. This is not only reminding me of the androids in Dragon Ball Z, but it's also Star Wars, because, you know, there is another. So we find out that there's another twin, identical looking, she's off on some other planet, and it looks like she might be in trouble. Boom, the episode ends. That's the cliffhanger. That's what happened. I'm sure you know. Let me know if you think it was a good episode. I've seen a few people give it a kind of like frosty reception in general, but I think it was actually a very good start to a series. Sometimes you've got to lay the table before you have dinner. Not everything can kick right off, you know. You don't go to dessert first, okay? Maybe you do. I personally do, but then you just spoiled it for yourself, didn't you? You did. And now you didn't get to enjoy the other courses. So that's my thoughts on Picard episode 1. Let me know if you want another sort of recap like this. I'm trying not to make them too serious because I like to have fun. You've watched it. You're going to make your own theories, and I want to hear those theories and stuff in the comments. But this is just to go over what happened and what I like and what I didn't like. And, you know, where I think it will kind of go in the long run. But we'll talk about that once we got some more elements on the table. Fair? Have a good day. Have a good weekend because it's the start of the weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of each other. And peace and love. And may the force be with you. Can we just, for a second, just appreciate how spherical my hair is today? Like, it is... I don't like it being this big, because it's so big. This will probably end up being the outro anyway, but fucking hell, like, that is on my head, and I don't get to see that a lot of the time, you know? So, when I do, it's like, whoa.